going to make a speech. You probably think I'm reading most of it, which is probably about right. So here we go. So on good afternoon, on behalf of the new Mr. and Mrs. Leveridge, myself and Paula would like to welcome you all to this very, very happy event. We thank you for making the effort for what most of you is a long trip. This could be slightly put down as a Premier League match, exhibition game, played on a Div 2 scale. Now, when I wrote this, which was last week, I purely forgot Southend are in Div 1 now, so you'd have to bide with me. But on a Div 2 scale, it's Pompey v Southend, played not in Hong Kong, but in sunny Fort William. Okay? Don't worry about the rain. Right, anyway, I'm under very strict orders from Sammy, who is a very emotional new bride, not to make her cry. And if people that don't know me, as if I would. Sammy. So what I'm going to say is, although we've had the first toast, I'm going to say a few words and we're going to make a little toast after that. Okay, so this is like the kind of second toast then. So the second toast of the day goes to members of our family, she loves this bit, of our family who have passed away. Gone, but never to be forgotten. And I'm sure looking down today, feeling very proud. Also, as people pass on, new arrivals arrive. We have Arthur, courtesy of Jane, and Ben. Jane was my flower girl, if anybody goes back to our marriage. Winston, courtesy of Matt and Cheryl. We have little Jackson, he's in here somewhere being very quiet. Okay, courtesy of Gregor and Caitlin, who are up from Stirling, friends of Sammy and Kevin. And I haven't heard any more today, but we got one due today, Nick and Helen. I don't know if it's arrived, Charles, has it? No, so one's still due. Okay, so I'm going to make a little toast. Don't stand, just sit. To the old and new. Old and new. Just a little footnote here, for anybody that doesn't know, this happy event today has got a lot happier because Pompey had just won 2-1. And also, condolences to the Geordies, they got a big gub today. Well, here we go, we'll get into this bit. But it doesn't seem 2 minutes ago that Sammy announced to me that it was about 360 odd days to the wedding. Ages, I thought. Then it's a case of shit. I've got to do a speech. And the wedding is a week Saturday. So here it is. In fact, I'm halfway through it, so. Liam, where's he going?
I'm aboard.
I'm here all week, mate.
The other weddings know that.
Anyway, here's a little bit about Sammy. Sammy was born on the 14th of April 1990 in Cyprus. We were in the middle of a posting there with the army. We left the UK with one kid, Hannah, at the end. Returned with 2 and 1 on the way, Tom. You can see why they called it the Island of Love. and the present we got from that island, we love dearly. Yeah. Sammy being Sammy, the middle kid, a lot of middle kids have this syndrome, thought that she was adopted. Why, I don't know, honestly. But, me being me, if you all look over to that door, over there, look, I'm going to introduce you to a real dad. Just joking. Anyway, Sammy was a great kid. Took to music very early on, which is a major part of her life. She's in a band with Tom, who's just legged it with Liam. He's the drummer. She plays keys, and there's 3 others. There's a 5-piece. Sammy took on the nickname of Horse from my late dad. Not because of her long face or her long mane, but for her refusing to do things, just like her granddad. I remember telling my old man that she would carry on that name with honour, and he was over the moon. Oh, how he loved that name. And Sammy met Kevin when they were both worked at the Highland Hotel, top of town, here in Fort William. Must be about 5 years ago. That was a guess. I checked over this morning. It's 5 years since they met. They've been engaged. I said about 2 years. It just seemed, but it's 3.5 years they've been engaged. So there it is. So that's amazing. Anyway, and today Kevin has made an honest woman of it. They made her home in cool and seem very happy. And if Sammy's happy, I'm happy. Okay? So good luck. Talking to Kevin, when he arrived on the scene, I thought, bit of a prat. Anyway, he soon took on the nickname, Knackerbrain, which he loved. Joking aside, Kevin has turned into a fine young man. He left the Highland Hotel, worked for a bit with G4S, left, didn't get sacked. Then he works at Rio Tinto, which is the BA factory. He is a credit to Wanda, his mum, and Kevin, his dad, who unfortunately isn't with us today. Not because he's dead. He wasn't in that first though. Anyway, so welcome to the family, Kevin, Wanda, and all of yours. Welcome. Now to thank people. I thank Paul, Lindsay, Tina, and all the team here at the Ben Nevis. If you've eaten here before, you will know we will have a lovely meal, and they've been a great asset to helping Paula organise all this stuff. Father Roddy, he isn't here in a minute, he will be in later. He has a mass to do about 7, but he's promised to come back. Heather. If we was here for Hannah's wedding, we're going to thank the same bleaking woman again. No show without punch, as they say. Heather is mega. You all got your invites through the post, and you probably all thought, well, they're nice, aren't they? And they are. She makes it all, order a service, everything, favours, the lot. She's your girl. So, brilliant. She's a real gem. So, thank you, Heather. Who else can we thank here? Right, we're going to thank. Is Chris in? Oh. Anyway, Chris isn't in, but he's in the hotel. He's doing the music tonight. Plays live, bit of disco. He's come all the way over from the other side of Belfast. He's here with Carla and Aaron, his 2 children. So we've got to dance the night away and don't let him down. He's come a long way to entertain us, and he's very, very good. We're going to thank James, who's not in the room at the minute. He was our piper, James Rosie, an accomplished piper with the Glasgow Police Pipe Band. Kevin, who played in church today, lovely lad. Marina for the dresses. She's obviously not here, but she's done all the dresses. She's coming tonight, and they all look stunning, I do feel. If I've forgotten anybody, then please shoot me, but I really am sorry if I have. Well, surely that's enough for me. Anyway, here's what we're all here for today. We're going to make a little toast. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, would you please stand to toast Sammy and Kevin, our bride and groom. Many happy years and bundles of joy to come your way. Bride and groom.
Bride and groom.
Cheers, Paul.